Good evening, everybody. Sorry about that little hold up. Hopefully I've timed this correctly. Just had a little technical hitch that I had to resolve. It should all be resolved now. It looks like it is. Alright, so we are going to play ourselves Tabletop Simulator. I'm going to transition over now onto the game screen. I'm currently watching Kurt and Ben and someone else. Don't know who that is. Find out in a second. I don't even know what game this is actually. But yeah, we're going to be playing some. I think it's called Fun Employment. Fun Employed. That's what we're going to be playing. Fun Employed. So I am now going to let the guys know that I'm about to unmute.
Okay, so
Alright, evening guys.
Hello.
Hello.
So on the stream tonight we have Kurt, we have Josh, we have Ben, we have Alex, and who else do we have?
Matt will be joining later.
Who's Cuckadoodle-Doo?
That's more.
That's Alex.
Ah, right, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Mark,
Yes.
on the top right of the screen, you should be able to leave. Wait. Are you in spectator view?
I think so.
Click on your name, top right,
Yep.
and then change team to a color. I think.
I've got diamonds, hearts, jokers, clubs, or spades.
Oh no,
change
not
colour.
team.
Change color, not team. Sorry.
Yeah,
Change
change colour.
Alright, I will be purple, I suppose. Nice mix of red and blue.
Okay. Right. I'll like be the game master then.
Okay.
Can you first explain the premise of the game?
Yes. Okay, so as you can see, this small black deck of cards is job cards, and the biggest stack is qualification cards. Now, what happens is, I'll go first as the employer. You are all say graduates or something, and you
Candidates.
Okay, yeah. And you're applying for a job, which will be one of the black cards that I'll pick out. And you will have a deck of 6 qualification cards, and you have to pick 3 and build your CV on that. And when it's your turn, you will have to lay down each card and explain to me why you're qualified for the job, basically.
Right.
And it's best if so say if you have something that says you're
That's why I'm just invited Matt.
nice. So basically try and roleplay, especially say if it says a southern accent, then try to do a southern accent as you're saying it, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Matt.
It's an impressionist wet dream, this game, by the sounds of it.
It is.
Delete this is Matt, is it?
Have we got him on the Discord?
Let me check. Oh yeah, he's online.
Is he in the M4J though?
He's just spoken in the game chat.
While you guys are sorting that out, I just want to address my Twitch viewers and say that if you're watching this and you're enjoying the game night and you want to vote as to what next week's game is going to be, there is a Moobot poll that is open. I need to try and remember what the command is to get the list up again. Essentially, your choices are Airport CEO, Kerbal Space Program, Space Engineers, Tabletop Simulator again, or Transport Fever for this week. So you will put an exclamation mark vote and then a space and then the name of the game. It is cap sensitive, to my knowledge. And then the winner will be announced at the end of the stream, and next week that's what game we play.
Mark, are you able to generate a Discord invitation link?
Yep.
I don't think I'm able to.
I think the poll's open. For some reason it's not showing results.
I'm sure.
Right. So I'll paste it in the chat for you to use.
Yep.
Here you go.
Cheers.
Somewhere.
Hello.
Matthew.
Hello, Matthew.
Evening, everyone.
Hello.
Evening.
Hi, M4J is Mark and Joshua is Josh.
Yeah, I'll be.
As
Surprisingly
usual,
enough.
please.
And Cuckoo-Diddle-Doo is John.
Okay, Matthew, do you know how to play this game?
No, what's going on?
Okay, I won't explain it again, but I
Cheers, mate.
will.
I can explain it.
Okay.
So, one of us is basically going to be like an employer. Everyone else is a candidate. You'll get 6 cards. On each job, like each interview, you place down 3 cards, and you have to basically build yourself a character to apply to the job.
Oh, damn.
So it works best if you role play.
Yeah, don't leave that card. Okay. So can everyone please select 6 cards from the qualification cards and drag it to the bottom of the screen, because it will be placed onto your hand deck. Don't flip your cards. Pressing F flips your cards. Only do it when it's actually in your deck, so no one can
Right.
see.
6, you said.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, no.
5, and 6. Oh, the Twitch poll is Moodbot poll is working, by the way.
I
Okay.
keep taking the whole pile. What's going on? So irritating.
Don't hold down, just like drag and click and drag.
Ah, see.
Pressing E also rotates stuff.
Oh my god. That's... Oh.
Where is Alex?
So how do we look at our deck?
Press F on your cards, like hover over them, press F to flip them.
And while they're in your hand,
God.
no one else can see them.
Okay. Okay.
My
Alright,
turn.
Alex.
Absolutely horrendous.
So we have to replicate what it says on the cards, do we?
Essentially, those are they can be like qualifications, and you have to build a character on that and promote yourself the best way to match the job.
Oh,
Alex?
God.
Yeah, it can get quite hard.
Alex, are you there?
This is,
Speak up. Speak.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna announce what the job is, okay?
Is there a way to
Wh-
swap these cards?
Nah, you gotta work with what you got.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Okay. So, welcome everyone. Welcome candidates. Today, you are applying for the job of motivational speaker.
Oh, I'm
looking
screwed.
for someone.
Oh,
I'm
no.
screwed.
I'm looking
no.
for someone to be motivated, to give proper speeches, and is like very passionate and excited to get others motivated into doing what's what, you know. So, whoever wants to go first, please step into the office.
Can I resign? I think it's best for everybody if I don't follow what my cards tell me here.
Right. I reckon I'd be great for that job. Because I was born on the streets. Right.
Okay.
Okay, pretty deep.
I'm always chatting. I'm always trying to get successful. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah.
Okay.
If you've been to New York Times Square, you've seen me kind of flog my wares. I wear a trench coat, so I look stylish. People listen.
Have we always been playing on a street corner, or has it just changed to that because you said you were born on the streets?
Maybe. And
I was facing the restaurant. I thought we were at a restaurant this entire time.
and I have a hoverboard.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So, do you want to explain a bit more about how those qualifications will help you to become a motivational speaker?
Well, the born on the streets, you're always engaging with the public. Um, Trench coat,
So you're used to the masses.
yeah.
Okay.
Hoverboard is just there for people to be like, ooh, I want one. How do I get one? Well, you have to be good at your job. Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. But I like the way the motivational speaker can't speak. So yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay.
I think
Next
I better
speaker.
go next. I think I better go next. So as you can tell, I have quite a deep voice. People, when they hear me, they love hearing it. I am an expert at public speaking.
Oh.
You wanna have someone publicly spoken to? I'm the person. And I'm motivational too. Yeah, I'm just that good. And also, I always have a pair of fishnet stockings.
Okay.
Just beat
Um.
that.
You and I are going to get on very well in a minute, Ben.
Okay.
I
You have
guess it's.
potential.
Should I go? Do you want me to?
Yeah. Yes. Step right in.
Okay. Well, we'll leave that there. Place it down in a tap position. Right. So I own a boomerang,
Okay.
which almost immediately guarantees I'm either Australian or a throwing enthusiast. So I like to throw things, like motivational speeches. Yeah, I guess that works.
Okay.
I'm viral online.
Oh.
I once put up a video of myself doing a backflip off the top of the Eiffel Tower, and then
Okay.
catching myself. It was viewed at least 10 million times. It was
Nice.
impressive. Also, I tickle people a lot, so even if they don't listen to me, they're gonna be stuck with me for a while because I'm not gonna stop tickling. I guess that's what would make me a perfect candidate for this job.
I
really.
guess that could motivate people. Yeah.
Yeah, tickling, a viral sensation, and probably being Australian. I feel.
That's a lot of potential. Yeah.
The accent came in very late there.
Cheers, mate.
Alright, is it my turn?
Whoever wants to go next.
Alright, well, we're going around the table, so I suppose it's my go next. Well, I have to say that my soft voice... Normally a soft voice would hold people back when it comes to public speaking. However, I feel I can enunciate very clearly so that the vast majority of people can hear and understand what it is I'm trying to say.
Are
I
you
also...
into ASMR as well?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I also have a habit of saying lots of nice things. I can really pep someone up when they're having a bad day. I can say, cheer up, sport, and they just leap straight back into action.
Isn't that misspelled there? The nice on one side.
Possible.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, my in-key things. And if the nice things and the soft voice doesn't work, then I'm happy to share my erotica collection with them as well, because nothing
Oh,
cheers
that's
someone
great.
up like that.
So, oh yeah, with the
Nothing gets
fishnet
you more
stock.
motivated.
And
Yeah,
that is
about
why
stockings.
I feel I am your best candidate.
Matthew, don't pick extra cards just yet.
shuffle it,
Shit.
shuffle it.
Right, Josh.
Okay. Well, I have the decency and confidence to speak in the public,
Okay.
and if the attraction of that wasn't enough, I can also speak in an Italian accent.
Go on then.
Come on, Mario.
If that still isn't enough, my intelligence is so strong I can even defuse bombs for you.
Oh.
Mamma mia.
I like
sorry,
it.
I'm Australian. So.
There's a lot of potential here that I see.
Do we draw more cards now?
Not yet. I got to select a winner out of all these.
Okay.
Now. I guess for me personally, it's gonna have to be the boomeranging, backflipping,
Let's go,
viral.
Bravo. Bravo.
Well done, mate.
Yay.
Obviously, my
Okay.
erotica collection can't compete with backflipping off the Eiffel Tower.
You obviously didn't want to see my fishnet stockings.
I heard that's the one of the issues. But,
I did say I caught myself, so.
Matthew, you're gonna be the employer next. We're gonna go around anti-clockwise.
So can I discard these other cards now?
Oh yeah, the cards that you laid on the table, just put them into this new pile in the middle. Yeah, flip them. With F.
What about the ones we've still got?
Keep the ones you still got, but take another 3 from the new pile.
Okay. Oops.
From the big pile.
How'd you just take one card?
Yeah. Just click and drag. If you hold and drag, then it moves them. So just click, drag.
Ah. I might have difficulty doing that because I'm on a laptop.
Ah,
Gee.
let me do yours for you.
Oh, oops.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Oh god.
Right, are you guys ready?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, there's been a recent opening for a job. Right, lads. It's going to need all your best skills. I need somebody to be a dominatrix for me.
Oh, I should have kept the brass. I should have kept the stockings.
Shall I go
well,
first?
this is going to be an awkward one to talk about.
Go right ahead. Step into the office, I suppose. So.
Alright. Well, Ben's already mentioned it, so I might as well throw this straight in. You can't have a dominatrix without fishnet stockings, can you?
Oh, double blind.
So straight away, I've got the wardrobe. I also have the piercings, if that's required for any reason, and I don't half have a good grunt when I want one. I'm not saying any more.
That's a good quality for a dominatrix. I like that. Okay, right. Yeah.
Hey, I step right in next. In Soviet Russia, we do many things that relate to a dominatrix.
Okay, yeah. Exotic, I
And-
suppose.
As an equal opportunist, I have a cold black heart.
Oh, yeah. Generally quite good, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not really good at the Russian accent, but I am Russian. But I've just been westernized.
Keep it on your CV, just in
Yeah. So my cold black heart allows me to just dominate without any remorse. You know, when they say stop, I go harder.
Oh, this is some family-friendly content we got here. Okay,
When they say nothing, I still keep going.
nice.
But that's mainly due because I'm a raging alcoholic.
Ah, everybody has their shortcomings, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but these guys are just jokes. As everyone knows, the thing you need to be a dominatrix is a soundproof room. You scream all you want. Nobody is gonna hear you scream. And just to get those screams a little louder, I got some brass knuckles. I'm not afraid to hit someone up,
Crikey, mate.
beat them about, and at the end of the day, just a little grit. Just to soak up the wounds. And that's all you need.
We don't have many employees come through with a lot of grit. That's good. That's
I've got plenty of grit, I assure you.
Well,
Right. I reckon I'd be best suited for the job because I'm always planning. Always
You're watching it on there.
moist. I'm quite dirty when it comes to yeah,
yeah.
and
oh no.
but yeah.
Oh God, no.
You've been holding these back. Okay.
So that is reflex.
A clammy, dirty guy with a gag reflex.
Aren't you more suited to what the dominatrix would dominate rather than being one?
Quite versatile.
He's an open opportunist.
Yeah. Pardon me.
Nice.
All right, there's one person left.
Gag reflex.
Right. Deep breath.
Let's see it.
As a wannabe dominatrix, I feel my likeness to a sexual tyrannosaurus. Strong points.
Well, now this just became different. Okay.
As well as this, if the man is not enough, I can use some dingo repellent to scare them off.
Oh God.
Crikey.
I don't know what else. Heck, I have a pet cougar, so if that isn't enough, I can chase them to eat them.
Yeah, very nice.
Wow.
Pretty good actually. Right, let's see what now.
Hey, it's me.
My
I
last
do
one,
like
such as throwaway.
Russian, and I also like soundproof room. And I mean, fishneck stockings are quite good. Not to mention Alex's gag reflex. That's quite. But I've got to give it to the sexual tyrannosaurus.
Oh. Hey.
Hey.
There's only one person there. Very nice.
Well done, guys.
All right. I can't wait to see what it's going to screw me with this time.
You're the employer this time, Mark.
Okay.
I dropped the card.
It's all the way down there. Neck.
I don't get these controls. I managed to get one. Like the first 6 that I drew. There we go.
BRB just done for the kitchen quickly.
Cool.
Oh, I've got 2 for some reason. Have I got 2? Oh yes, this is a good one.
I've been looking forward to this.
Oh, there's some good cards.
All right, are we waiting for Alex?
Yeah.
Keep that one, Josh, because that's your point.
Okay.
Well, we can technically
Should I turn it over?
no, just leave that there.
All right, if we're starting,
Yeah.
lads, I've just seen a new opening come up, and this is a good one. I am currently advertising for a competitive eater.
Oh, I got this one.
Dazzle and amaze with your skills as to why you would be a perfect competitive eater.
Okay, I think I am the best candidate for this. Now, as a competitive eater, there's many different tactics on how to beat your opponent and to like eat as much as you can. But me, I like to take it slow and easy. I'm patient. I'm real patient. I could eat a hot dog for 2 hours. But I'm as patient as it goes because I can just stuff as many different types of food into my mouth and just ease it through. Um, but to be honest, that's nothing compared to my online degree on competitive eating. I'm legally qualified to eat. Um, and to be honest, I've been training for this job all my life, you know, from birth till now. There's not been a single day where I haven't eaten. That's why I feel like I'm the best. And because I am the best, I have my own cake.
Do I need to hear the others?
Now, he may think he's the best, but let's be honest, why would you want someone eating for 2 hours as a competitive eater? They are never going to win, hence why I have a short attention span. I don't like to pay attention to the food long, so I just scoff it down. I eat it as fast as I can. Also, I'm quite envious, and I don't like other people winning. I'm not a big fan of the fact the guy's got nicer cards than me. But anyway, I'm very envious, so I like to win. I'm very competitive. Hence, I'm so competitive, I always bring my own scalpel. So if I get too fat, I can cut it open, I can drag the fat out, and I can sew myself back up again, and I can continue eating. Need I say more?
That's a lot.
That's
lost my
very
appetite.
nice. Luckily, I've already had dinner.
Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. So I think I'd be best suited for this job because I'm addicted to box lines. I'm always drunk, always
Can
eating.
you guys see the bad luck card here?
No.
I can.
Thanks for that. Anyway, anyway, so yeah, I think I'd be best suited for this job because I'm addicted to box wine, so I'm always like drunk eating. I hallucinate, so I'm always hallucinating about food and like when's the next meal. And I carry the gold cross with me, and I've got God on my side.
Well, that's made things difficult for me, hasn't it?
Can't win.
Oh. Alright. Me next then?
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm best suited to this job because, unlike all the others, I'm a complete cannibal.
I mean, that is quite a good qualification, to be fair.
You have to be a professional eater, then it is quite desired. If that wasn't enough, I also have the lust to eat everything that I possibly can. I also do not care what I put in my stomach, so I'm also illiterate, as I can't read what's on the menu.
Very good.
I feel like it's time to show up the competition.
Go for it.
I'd be an amazing. For a start, I own a lot of apples, so I mean, need I say any more? It's a lot of apples. I own an orchard. I eat apples at least once a day, sometimes 5 times. I also bring a claw with me to every batch. It helps me cut things up before it goes into my mouth, so I eat things a lot faster without even needing to chew it. And I think a lot of problems comes with competitive eating. You eat a lot of fatty foods during the time there, and that's not an issue for me because I already have 6 months left. So, I mean, you know, guys, I think I got this one.
Wow, right. So, I'm either going against God or I'm going against humanity.
This is literally my diet. Please.
Well, I'll start with you, Kurt. Because for some reason, you seem to think being patient has everything to do with competitive eating, despite the fact when you competitive eat, you're against the clock. We then
I'm
got...
just showing my weakness first.
We've then got Ben, who supposedly has a short attention span, yet focused throughout his entire pitch.
Hey,
I'm trying to read what Alex's cards are again. Was it Box Wine, Hallucinations, and
Yeah.
Gold Cross? Yeah, you're not winning. Claw.
He hallucinates the gold cross.
I mean, the 6 months left to live nearly swung me, but then the claw and the apples. I mean, the apples is slightly related, but the claw, I think you lost your way a little bit. So I'm going to have to give it to the cannibal
Hey.
actual.
because I value life.
Well, looks like I'm gonna stop eating every day then.
So that's another topic for another day.
Your life was worthless, Kurt.
Yeah. I've been eating all these years for nothing.
Whoops! I think I might have just combined the jobs.
The cards. The cards.
Why can't I do this?
Oh, what have you done? Wait,
Oh.
hang on, guys, don't do anything.
This is getting up.
There we go.
The negotiations were short.
Can someone deal me 3 cards, please?
Yeah,
Thank you.
there you go.
Oh God. Oh God. I don't think I'm winning this round somehow.
Suddenly got very laggy.
Yeah.
I think Josh just put his point into the black deck
Did he?
because he's
That's
only got
right.
one card there.
No, this is the one that I was already
You should have 2 though. You should
It's
have
alright.
dominatrix.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, don't worry.
Count that as 2.
Yeah.
Josh needs to select a card from the black deck. He's the employer now.
Delete this. The pro topic. Nani or Moral?
Who turned my
Oh,
Matt, look at my profile.
you a chick?
It's always watching.
I like Matthews.
Yeah.
Just having a look at our surroundings. This is like
Oh,
Google
let-
Street View, isn't it?
Let me change the background.
Oh, hello.
You will now play before
That
God.
guy-
This
that
is
guy
Google Aisle View.
That guy behind Matt is just like, what have I done?
Right,
Oh yeah.
time to repent, boys. Let's go for it.
Right. It's Ben, is it?
so
No, it's Josh.
an amazing job opportunity has just arisen at the job centre. The vacancy has just opened to be a pirate.
A pirate.
Oh, here we go.
Oi. Oy vey.
Oh no.
Right, does someone else...
Oi there, matey.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does someone else want to
I
embarrass
feel
himself
like
first?
I would be the best pirate. Now, I think you should hire me as your pirate because I am very experienced. But I've migrated from the Far East, so I have my own katana. I don't need any flimsy sword or outdated pirate sword. I've got my own nice, sharp, shiny katana.
I'm having real trouble placing this accent, by the way.
It's like Devon or something.
Or whatever, I'm a pirate.
Are you from one of those landlocked pirate countries?
Now,
Don't look at me, I'm the captain now.
Now, I've been wanted by many organisations and governments across the world, but I've never once in my lifetime been caught, and that's because I always have the perfect alibi. Now, to be honest, I don't really want to be a pirate, but if you give the job to me, I'll give you $1.
That's pretty convincing already.
Didn't know we could bribe them.
I mean, that's only like 70p, right? So.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's not much booty. That's not much booty.
you can't even get a packet of crisps for that right these days.
But let's be real, guys. I'm gonna be the person that's good as pirate. Okay. So, hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm an
make
alcoholic.
Almost. I make an amazing pirate voice.
Should we also like make a rule where we have to like name ourselves as well, give ourselves fictional names when applying as well?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hi, I'm PT, the pirate. Not the pirate yet, obviously. Hopefully you'll give it up.
You're not infamous, Pete, are you? I've heard him cover the 7 Seas.
Nah, I'm just standard Pete, infamous Pete. We're a poor family. We can only afford one name, boys. Right. So I make an amazing pirate, mainly because I'm constantly hungover. I'm always drinking, even when I feel like I should stop. You know, I've been on many a ship, seen many a port, had many a drink. So constantly, I've also never owned a shirt in my life. Constantly topless. Being out in the 7 Seas, I feel gets very warm a lot of the time. Sometimes it rains, but I feel like it's warm a lot more. So never needed a shirt. Also, if you didn't know, when you row a boat, there needs to be a guy telling people how to row, when to row exactly. That would be the stroke guy. I say stroke sometimes. So you go like, hey, stroke. 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 Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Yeah, I've been under some serious captains. Okay.
Are you having a stroke?
Depends how bad the hangover is. Really.
You might have one depending if I accept him or reject him.
Oh boy.
My name is Rock Copper, and it's because I am as strong as a rock, nothing will tear me down. My wrath means that no enemy would belittle me because I am as strong as the 7 Seas. And
Oh.
Alex,
yeah.
speak up, please.
Good start.
Well, 2 out of 3
Yeah.
you can take.
Basically, I had a sawed-off shotgun. And that was okay.
See, you're as strong as
I
a
need
rock,
it,
you have the wrath of the 7 Seas, and you have a sawn-off shotgun.
That's pretty.
Okay?
Well, I think I better go next. My name is George Hemingway the Blotter. I am a modern pirate. Because I am a modern pirate, I have a lovely 3-piece suit. We pirates get a very bad reputation due to these, well, houndy dogs, shall we call them. I have a nice 3-piece suit. I do have a bit of room to grow as a pirate. I'm not the best pirate. But I have room to grow. And unlike everyone else at the table here, I have a lovely pair of testicles.
Those tentacles,
And I have a lovely pair of testicles, which which I love to have caressed by the tentacles that are on my ship.
He's illiterate.
I am also an illiterate upper class pirate.
I think those tentacles be climbing aboard the ship.
Alright, my turn now, is it?
All technical, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Alright, just give me 1 second. I've just had to
He's
relocate.
a three-piece Kraken, he is.
3-piece Kraken. Sorry, just to confirm, was it testicles or was it tentacles?
Tentacles.
Right.
I read it.
Alright, well, ahoy there, everyone.
Oh,
My name's Cotton-Eyed Joe. And I think I'd be a perfect pirate because I am clinically depressed. And I need this job. I got families to feed. On top of that, I am the shadiest pirate you're ever going to meet.
Are you Irish?
My accent has changed just me talking. And that tells you how shady I can be. 1 minute I'm from the south, the next minute I'm from Ireland. That might have something to do with my numb face though. I struggle to get me words out sometimes because my voice just likes to go off its own direction. This is completely unrelated to the job opening, but I just wanted to get the voice out.
Okay.
Can I withdraw my application? I feel like
I'm
I
a
think you're the best
mid-class
candidate.
pirate.
Well,
God, he's really deliberating over this, isn't he?
yeah, I am actually deliberately. I think the best candidate for the
Plenty
job
on offer.
is going to be Kurt.
Yes.
Even
Yeah.
though he
Wait,
does
what
not
was he
want to
offered
be a
again?
pirate.
A
Even though
dollar.
he does not want to be a pirate, then his equipment will be enough to defend us.
He's bribed you! He's bribed you! Nothing to do with his qualifications.
I have the perfect alibi, so we'll never get caught as pirates.
Please treason, sir.
And I have like a katana. And also, I can just give dollars to everyone. Okay, Alex, you're the employer.
Great candidate.
Right.
Let me pop
What have I got now?
Can I
Okay.
just take can I just take another job card just because I should have two?
Yeah, go on then.
How many rounds of this are we playing, by the way?
even though I'm not playing.
As many as you guys want to.
I'd say let's not fill the whole 2 hours with this. Let's see what other games there are as well.
Yeah.
So how many rounds have we
Right.
played? 4?
We could do Pictionary next.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Is that the one we already all know?
No, we'll do a different.
Okay, cool. Right. Even candidates, the job that I've posted for applications is a mad scientist.
Ooh.
Please, who would like to go first?
Oh, I'll love to go first on this one. Right.
Confidence.
Good evening, everybody. I am here today applying for the role of Mad Scientist. I think I am the perfect candidate for these very 3 reasons. First of all, I have no sense of smell. You can put me in a chemistry lab, a physics lab, you could even throw me in the morgue if you want. I will have no idea where I am working. I cannot smell a thing. As well as that, I am the most self-entitled person you will ever meet, which means all Nobel Prizes will be mine for the next few generations. What perfect way to make someone a mad scientist than to have a Nobel Prize winner on your books. Finally, as if that wasn't enough, if the experiments aren't quite going to plan and that Nobel Prize looks a little bit tricky, I'm going to pull out my magic wand and make it all right again. And that is why I am your mad scientist.
The council will deliberate. Next candidate.
right, I do believe it's me. Hate to burst anyone's bubbles, but magic wands aren't very scientific. That's just personal opinion. Anyway, bonjour mon ami. How's it going?
Sorry, isn't it mes amis when it's plural?
Bonjour, mes amis. Clearly another Frenchman over here.
Oui, oui. Baguette.
As you can tell by my very thick French accent, I'm French. A perfect quality that I find for a mad scientist is someone very interesting, and I don't think anything's more interesting than French. Hence the accent, as you can tell. Do the cheese.
You're really selling it.
Yeah, I feel like it comes in fits and bursts. The good thing about me that would make me an amazing mad scientist is my privilege. My dad before me was a normal scientist who was very good at what he did. As such, I've inherited his many scientific
Loan of
stuffs.
$1 million.
Exactly. Lots of science thing. That makes me very privileged and gives me a lot of resource to work for my mad science adventures. Speaking of mad science, nothing says madness like a time machine, so I can go back and commit shenanigans throughout time, like a mad scientist.
Disconnected.
Not to turn this into one of those incidents, but what colour is your privilege?
Rainbow.
We don't need to talk about that.
Mr. Delete this. I missed your time machine speech because I just disconnected for a second there.
I could go commit shenanigans throughout time, I believe is what I said. And I mean, that makes me insane, so...
Mr. Help me. Why do you believe you would be to this thing?
Oh, it's me next, is it? Okay.
You bet.
Alright. Xenostar.
Let me invite you back.
Whoops.
Again.
It might help if I say that my time machine might come in handy for giving random food to dinosaurs. I'd like to see a Stegosaurus eat a Twix, is what I'm trying to say.
Wouldn't we all?
Okay,
Yeah, I thought it would be interesting.
right. You should... Okay, so you should select me as your mad scientist, because I am super crazy. I will experiment on anything and anyone. But I will be honest with you here. Being a mad scientist is all about being truthful in a sense. Now, I do not have STDs. And I do not have every problem ever. That's all I do not have those things.
Wait a second.
So you are very bad. Mr. Z, please. Show us.
Hello. My name is Mystic Meg. I am a well-renowned mad scientist. However, I was born with a disability. I was a very lovely woman, but is he still here?
Oh dear.
The voice is still here.
Well, as a lovely woman, I have a disability. I have no breasts. I have had no breasts for about 67 years now. So, as a mad scientist, I came up with a lovely pair of implants. Not silicone. They're actually made from lead. They are extremely heavy but durable.
That's pretty mad.
And also, I have the antidote for the poison that I put in your drink. So, you know,
Oh,
hire me.
It's a good thing I don't drink drinks, isn't it?
Hot diggity dog boys.
As well as having no sense of smell, I apparently don't drink drinks either. Plus, I just use my magic wand to make mine safe.
Oh yeah. So last can.
Oh, it's me. Rotate my camera. So, I would be the best mad scientist because I would never ever be late to school. My midlife crisis has been going on since the age of 18, and hence I earn a massive sports car. I can hear the voices of all of the students in my class, and if they misbehave or on their phones, I can read their mind.
Wow.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say to hear voices that you're mental or you're mad with hearing voices in your head.
Or school.
It seems a bit more superhero than
Yeah.
scientist.
Mad superhero scientist. Oh. Layers, boys, layers.
I'm gonna have to go
Scientist and
with
I am a sexy lady with implants.
Wee
got
wee.
that antidote, but problem has I'm gonna have to go with that.
What the? Okay.
Wow.
Boo!
Bias.
Boo!
So this is how democracy falls.
No.
Don't clap, mate.
I refuse to clap that.
I'll take these. Keep holding on to it. It's like...
how many more games of this will be played?
And should
Should we do one more?
yeah, last round.
Ben needs to be the employer this time.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Is everybody ready?
As I'll ever be.
I'm gonna swap a card because it's the card I had earlier.
Lies. Lies.
Right.
It is Kate.
I've,
Kate.
I've swapped to a mouse now, so I'm going to try and deal myself. Nope. What's the secret?
Fun employment.
I managed it first time, and since then I've not been able to do it.
Hello, candidates. My name is.
Good morning, Lord Sugar.
My name is Benjamin Happingtoff, master at a local primary school. I have a job offer. I have a job. Shit. I have a job position
Congratulations.
I do need some help. Now, the position I need to fill is of gym teacher. So basically, you don't need any qualifications. Just give me the best personality you could ever have.
Hey y'all.
Jeez.
As an American, as an American from the South, I think you should me. Now, please do ignore what I just said, because I'm not Southern. You know, I'm just a really good gym teacher, and I feel like you should hire me. All these little kids will definitely get fit when I'm around. Yeah.
Do you know what, Kurt? When you talk, I can't help but look at the big letters that say "Help Wanted."
And his username, help me, help
Yeah,
me, help
yeah, exactly. All right.
That was,
Howdy, y'all. Genius. Oh,
That's
dear.
it.
So many
Now
people
settle
offended.
Down, settle down, children. Settle down.
Oh.
Next candidate.
All right, I'll go next. I'll get this out of the way. I think I will be the ideal gym teacher because I can run like a cougar. You know, whether it's in the plains of wherever cougars live, or perhaps up a tree if cougars happen to live in jungles. I am the perfect candidate because of my cougar skills, as well as my abilities in the furry community. You know, I go to conventions dressed as cougars and other furry animals. I have a very good time doing that. But the reason I have to do that is because of my sob story. I do live alone. My family left me before I was born. Yeah, my wife walked out when she came home and found me in bed with a panther.
Oh my god.
You know, it's been a long, hard slog, but I feel I'm here now. I've got all that it takes to get to the final and win this competition. So please pick me.
That's very good. We'll go on to the next one.
Furries.
Are you still with the Panther?
Unfortunately, the panther tried to eat me, so we had to go our separate ways.
Oh, that's not cool.
They're not compatible.
I would be a great gym teacher because I like tight quarters.
Well,
Interesting.
you win.
Oh God.
I have brownies laced with sleeping aids in case you get a bit rowdy in the gym. And I also carry night vision so I can view the changing rooms in the dark.
Oh.
I'm starting to feel like this
Well,
is
that's definitely the
another
best
card.
candidate so far.
Alex, you know you're trying to get the job, right?
I mean, as
You
a
sure
gym
you're
teacher, he's definitely the best candidate so far. So
Yeah, that's the point. We
let's
all
move
had.
on to the next. Let's move on to the next person.
Well, I guess I'll give it a go. I think I'll make an excellent gym teacher, frankly. In some previous work, I've tested games, gym games mostly, like climbing ropes, throwing balls at things, running, just general game stuff. Pretty good. I'm also good when it comes to punishment for the children. As a gym teacher, I feel like you have to be very sadistic when it comes to your punishment, which is why I own a dungeon. All the naughty kids go down there and they play nothing but chess mixed with dodgeball, which was also another thing that came from the game testing. I'm not sure if you realise that. Also, if you employ me, quite conveniently, you would never have to employ another gym teacher again because I own the Holy Grail. That means I will never die so long as I continue owning the Holy Grail. Just something to think about. Maybe just a little idea. Might
Interesting.
give you a sip.
It's better than that paedophile over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of weird.
Sam Fisher. Sam Fisher, the paedophile.
Let's go on to the final person.
Okay. After losing out to the job of professional eater, I now have nothing left to lose.
Callback.
If the children in my class were ever naughty, unlike Matt's punishments, I give them a swift cane.
Very traditional.
And if that still doesn't work, I can give them a jetpack so they can fly away.
I like it. Yeah.
Now, after looking around, considering all the possible candidates, there are some very gifted individuals here. And gifted is not what I wanted. Because gym teachers should have no qualifications, no people skills, and be a bit of sex pests. Because of that reason, I'm going to give it to you, Alex. Congratulations.
Yeah, way to give up on eternal life.
My kids are never going to that school.
We don't accept furries, so
Fine,
we're
discriminate.
not having any cubs here. Only Boy Scouts.
I mean, I can't dispute that, can I?
Are we moving on then?
Sure.
Yes.
Right. A quick round of applause to everyone. Well done. Well done.
Whoa.
Oh, who's done that?
Oh, here we go.
Well, it flew off in that direction, so I can have a guess at who threw it.
Sorry, boys. Right.
What is
Oh.
this?
Right.
Oh.
Piction
This
that
is-
Neri.
Hello. What's going on here?
This is like proper Pictionary.
Wait a second, chapters only 4 pieces. Blew me there.
Do you guys know how to play this Pictionary?
Nope.
There's only 4 counters.
Hang on. I guess.
Can I flip this table as well? Oh, hello.
Oh,
Hang on. Let me quickly browse the workshop.
Great.
Try and get like a movie one, something that we'll all know.
Okay.
No pressure or anything. But it better be good.
You can always get me an animal one so I can win.
Alright, you guys discuss something quickly.
Is anyone here apart from Gert?
Good.
Is anyone here apart from Kurt actually good at drawing?
I mean,
Matthew is.
Actually, Mark, how are you gonna
Alex.
draw if you're using a laptop?
oh, I've switched to a mouse now.
Okay.
I learnt my lesson from before. I'll take this opportunity to remind people watching in the stream that you can still vote for what next week's game is going to be. I need to remind myself what the options are actually.
Something good.
Hang on, the options are
Oh.
trying to frantically try to remember. I think it's Space Engineers, Kerbal Space Program, Transport Fever, Airport CEO, or another week of Tabletop Simulator. Those are the
I've
options.
loaded a new Pictionary. It's called the Ultimate Edition.
Let's go.
There's a not safe for work deck, which we're gonna ignore.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Flick them away.
No,
I
just want to have a look.
I'd take one as an example, but if
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Whatever you do not look.
they're pretty bad.
They are pretty bad.
can we just throw them on the floor?
No, because they'll come back up.
All right,
They're
well,
really
what's
cool.
this one? Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Shall we
Yeah.
draw them?
Everyone's gonna see that now.
oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Let's leave them alone.
That's in the restricted section.
Right. Right. Basically, in order to draw on the top left of your screen, you've got the grab, but then you've got vector paint,
Okay.
and you just click the draw button or lines to draw a line. Erase tool is there,
Right.
as well as changing colours.
Kurt, you should go first since you're the only one who can draw.
Oh, yeah.
How do we guess what the color? How do we guess what the thing is?
I have to draw what's on the card, and you guys have to just guess.
Do we just say it, or is it like a chat that we type in?
Just say it. Whoever gets the closest or on point, most on point, will win the card.
Okay.
How do you select a card? I've clicked, I've dragged, I've held.
You just quick click and drag.
Ah, okay. Oh,
Not like that.
Ooh. Right, boys.
Okay.
okay.
Right. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
What's the category?
Ooh, ooh.
It's a wide category of everything, basically.
Pardon?
I thought we put away the not safe for work
It
cards.
say what?
Anything. It can be anything, Alex.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Looking at Kurt's orientation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking from my viewpoint.
Graveyard.
A picnic.
Close.
Which one was close? Picnic or graveyard?
Funeral?
Oh, graveyard picnic. Got it.
Funeral.
Wait, would you... Who said that first?
I said it, yeah.
What, funeral?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got it. You got it then.
Hey!
Hey. Okay, should we go,
I felt graveyard picnic.
which way are we going round?
Clockwise?
Yeah.
So
So
Ben, you're
me-
next.
Oh,
Yeah,
here
go
we
on,
go. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Good luck with
then.
this. Oh, okay. This is easy. Right.
A square.
It actually is a square.
You're kidding.
Are you serious?
Hang on. Can
No,
I
no,
just
but-
can I just refer back
No,
to the
no,
first
no,
thing you
no.
drew?
Oh,
Oh no.
Cockadoodle doze out again.
we will now take
Short base.
we will now take a short intermission.
Transmission. Do 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 do.
Use the elevator music.
Hey
People-
y'all.
People who are watching on Twitch, the connection's gone a bit funny because I've had to move into a room that's pretty much soundproof. So the connection's not as strong as it was before.
Ah, who was it that had a soundproof room earlier?
Me.
Yeah.
Right. So
Is
Well,
that
you
Yoshi then?
Ben,
Yep.
Right. I've got to
square.
try and draw a square without it. Oh,
That's bread, mate.
right.
It
Okay.
does look a bit like it.
Yeah, that's a loaf.
Toaster.
Easy.
Handbag.
Uh,
Lunchbox.
King Bill, extra thick.
A purse.
Plastic bag.
Hose 50-50.
Castle crashes.
Happy Meal.
Right. How do I draw this?
There's no point asking us.
A lock.
Oh,
Hey,
padlock.
Padlock.
Yeah. Who said padlock first?
Oh,
That was c'est moi, c'est moi.
We'll
Hey,
just put it on the side there. There we
Sherlock.
go.
Sherlock. All right, Alex, if his connection holds.
Go on, Alex.
You can't see this, can you?
No.
Nope.
Bitch.
Alright. How do I draw? Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
The letter Y.
No. Alright.
Castle crashes.
Gonna be obvious. Right, I'll do it. Ready? And go.
Bread.
Sausage. Hand.
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
How's that
It's a SpongeBob
dinosaur?
character.
Oh, it's gonna be a T-Rex, isn't it? What the?
Barney's had a stroke.
I thought.
Sandy cheeks.
Oh yeah, I've got to give you your part. Who's
Oh, so I got
I was,
that.
I was gonna say, why are you still
Yeah.
drawing?
for the people at home.
The people at home.
It looks like a rabid squirrel.
Right, Josh.
Oh, it looks
Okay.
sick. I don't know how.
Okay, let me erase it.
Oh, I am quaking with excitement.
Oh my god. How the hell am I supposed to do all that?
Oh, it's a doozy.
Oh my
The
jeez.
leprechaun.
Bread.
Bread, mate. I can tell you
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
Slice bread.
Combine harvester.
Right. How do I erase? I'm trying to erase it.
Click and yeah, there you
Oh.
Circle.
No.
Face.
Jeez.
go. Well,
Cookie?
it's not bread.
Oh, no. Oh, one of the Milo from Queenie.
Matthew.
Oh,
Chef.
geez.
Oh, it's a Frenchman. Hold on. Oh, a beret. Is that a beret? Please tell me I'm right.
No, it's that South
Bread on a head.
Family Guy.
Hat.
The Family Guy that works in
Peter Griffin.
Pawtucket Brewery. The Ernie.
It's not gonna be Ernie from Family Guy.
These are very specific cards if they are.
Hair roots.
Oh, a
The arrow
train
is-
conductor.
Yeah, the arrow is pointing to something.
Hair.
Close.
Conductor.
Forehead.
Train engineer.
No.
Dandruff.
Oh, you.
Hair implants. Short
Thinning.
hair.
Baldness. Male pattern baldness.
Scalp.
No.
Hairline?
Again.
One of those grass head things that we get. Like,
Knits.
those things are cool.
If you have lots of that,
Headlights.
what are you?
Hairy.
Very
Mark
good
got
looking
it,
gentleman.
Mark got it.
Oh, damn it.
What? Hairy? That was the answer.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Are you serious?
Hairy.
All
You
right.
should have done like
An arm
the
with a hairy arm.
I could have done that, but
Yeah.
One hairy board.
Okay, everyone who's watching my stream that is in this game, look away.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
No hacking, please.
All right, here we
Actually,
go.
I've had Discord covering the like
Hmm.
actual screen of it the whole time, so
I can
Hmm.
put it back just in case Kurt's looking.
Okay, everyone ready?
Low key a cheater.
Yep.
Right.
no, I'm not.
I'm not cheating either. Go on.
Red.
Not started yet, but okay.
Wow,
With the
stealing
Dominican
my line. That's clearly bread.
Surfboard.
Oh, that is the worst drawing I've ever done.
Sausage.
That's
Oh, hang on.
throwing a pizza.
Is there an eraser?
Grenade,
Yeah, there's an
Goblet.
eraser.
Ice cream cone.
A vase. A vase.
a vase.
A cup.
A goblet.
Mug.
Oh, I can't draw for saving my life here.
Drums.
Trunkard. Bongo drum.
Hang on, no one said it yet.
The movie
Tin
Twister.
Container.
Fine.
It's a type of container.
Can.
Canteen.
Paint
Beaker.
can. Paint tin.
No.
Jug.
Tin can.
Anyone jug?
Aluminum can.
Oh,
A dustbin.
no.
Or a trash can.
Waste paper
Matthew.
basket. Laundry basket. No.
Cylinder.
It's a kind of it's a kind of cylinder.
Flask.
Pringle tin.
A long
Flask?
one.
Oh, it does look like that.
It's not a flask.
Is it a
Oh,
can?
I know. It's
I
one of
do
those
like
wooden
tea.
barrel pirate things.
Barrel, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no way.
Barrel.
A
That's not
barrel.
barrel.
Oh,
That's not barrel.
It would have looked more like one at the end.
I've
Yeah.
lived in pubs. I've never seen a barrel look like that.
Right, how do I come out of draw mode? Oh, there we go. Right, so Ben got that, didn't you?
Oh, cheers, mate.
What?
Oh,
yeah, I got that one. I got that one.
All right, hang on. Whoa.
Uh,
Oh, hang on. Did I just put it back in the?
You put it in my deck.
There we go.
Carl, we return to your deck.
All right.
Right.
Next.
I do believe it's my
Take
go.
fat card.
I'm taking the whole thing. 1 second, please. Right, let's see what we got here.
bread.
Alright,
Cylinder.
nice and easy, lads.
The
Nice and
Roman
easy.
Empire during 38.
You know how it is, Trig.
Right. You ready, boys?
Let's go.
Y'all.
Hangman.
Rectangle.
Box.
Brexit.
Well, that's more or less it done, actually. That's quite.
Map.
Television.
I'll draw.
House.
Is that a person?
Moving.
Concert.
Moving
Building.
house. Lifting. Oh, it's a girl.
Apartment.
Teacher.
Mirror.
Brothel.
Blackboard.
Close.
Whiteboard.
Hospital. Hospital.
Interactive whiteboard.
Whiteboard.
Close.
Projector.
Classroom. Teacher.
Screen.
Chalkboard.
PowerPoint. PowerPoint.
Yes. Who said chalkboard?
Me.
Oh.
There you go.
That's a blackboard.
Oh,
Blackboard, yeah, I think
it is a blackboard,
Oh.
but
That's great.
I guess you have
We're
to
not
say the
putting your
words.
face
So.
into that, yeah.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to take barrel back because you said pirate barrel.
Damn. End yourself.
If we're going to play the game of pedantry.
Okay, so
Had
it's
I
me.
known it would be so controversial. I would have done it. Sorry, boys.
Oh, this one's easy.
Did someone put it on the table?
Red.
Going into my deck.
I just selected the colour red as you said that.
Oh, you can change colours.
How do
Yeah.
I put it
Where'd you do that?
on the table? Oh, there you go. I've done it.
It's
On the vector point, there's like next to the bin, there's a color thing.
Oh, I just assumed we all drew in whatever colour we were on the board.
Like,
Car.
A car.
That's a bread oven. That's
That is a crockery.
That's a sofa.
close.
Chair. Couch.
So
Yes, couch.
Yay!
Ah,
Say what you see, lads. Say what you see.
I'm so shit at this game.
What's that? A 30-degree view? What's that? Isometric drawing?
Now it's a sentient couch.
Matthew's face.
Wait. Oh, you know you did do the outro.
Looks like
You didn't
Kermit
do
on
the outro.
heroin.
Sorry, Matthew.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, we're out in the fields now, are we?
In Ben's homeland, yeah.
Castle. No.
This isn't Scotland. It's too flat.
Actually, will.
Scotland. Oh.
Toaster.
Ah, that's better. Right.
Handbag.
Is this
Hang on,
another padlock?
It looks the same as my last one. Hang on. It's a similar thing.
He
but
could only draw padlocks.
Briefcase.
File
It's
effects.
not. It's
Box
not a
file.
briefcase.
Messenger bag.
Handbag. Purse.
No.
Pouch.
Wallet.
No.
It's not.
Carrier bag.
Right.
Folder.
Plastic
on.
bag.
Shut up.
Suitcase.
Bag for life.
It's a pasta
Bag
container.
charge.
Makeup bag.
Tool bag.
Toilet bag?
Chalkboard.
All closed.
Toolkit.
Toolbox.
Hey.
That is not a toolbox.
It
That
is.
looks more like a bag of golf clubs.
It's
than
a
it does
box.
toolbox.
It's
Oh,
Ale-
it's Matthew again.
It's Matthew's face.
Someone please something and save it, please.
Oh God.
Perfect.
There we go, that's better.
Right.
That's disturbing, That's
This is me.
Just draw some watermelon.
Can I change this? 'Cause this is...
No.
I'll do it.
Come on, Josh had to draw hairy.
Right.
I think he's the only one that's had to draw an adjective so far.
Alright. You ready?
Who's drawing?
Cockadoo.
Alex.
Balance.
Except
Alex.
no drawing has yet appeared. There we go. Mountain.
Couch.
House.
Bungalow.
Book.
Book.
Storybook.
Exercise book.
Dictionary.
Textbook.
Encyclopedia. Harry Potter.
Big
A
photo
Nestor
album.
Classified School Survivor Guide. Done. Right. Oh, close.
Pretzel.
That was it. Not a book.
Page.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, come on now.
that was terrible.
That was cheating.
I gave you a name to a classic 2000 show. Why did that not count?
I think that probably was the best way to draw that.
I was gonna do a whole word. I was gonna do a Microsoft Office Word and then point to like an individual page that I thought I could.
Yeah, I think you did an excellent job there, Alex.
Just because you got the point.
How does it smell up Alex's arse, by the way? I've never.
Fresh as a daisy.
Shots are being fired.
Right.
Smells like victory.
You see Matthew's face in there.
Wow. I wish I'd packed my Kevlar. There we go.
Backstabbing his going.
Oh God.
Now I know how Caesar feels.
Book. House.
Thin bread.
Table. Chair.
Cinema.
That's
Bed.
Bed.
Close.
Bunk bed. Duvet.
Mattress.
Yeah. Who said mattress?
Hey.
Ah.
Me.
It's your boy.
It was me.
Who's me?
Me. Kurt.
Me.
No, Ben did.
That was a lovely drawing of a mattress, Josh. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, my turn.
Why Matthew? A long time.
Okay. Okay, I could draw this.
You
I might-
can just select erase all
Oh,
vectors.
Bill.
It's too late now.
Oh no, who's doing that?
It's too late.
All right, ready?
Oh, Bill.
Let's go.
Best of both.
Oh, hang on.
Ow.
It's
Ah.
yellow.
I had
Pikachu.
my first bit of lag then.
Who's
Toast.
that Pokemon?
Lag!
It's Raichu. Other mystical animals are available.
God damn it. How hard is it just to draw a circle? There we go.
Beautiful.
Easter. Oh no. Teddy. Flower.
A flower.
Wait.
Sunflower. Lily.
This is just
Daisy.
here for context.
Oh.
Nature.
Summer.
Fluent.
Vegan.
Garden.
Alright.
Allotment.
Organic.
Fresh.
Photosynthesis.
Oh, goddamn lag again.
Chlorophyll.
Biology. Sunflower.
Life.
Leaf. Stem.
Root.
STEM! Yes! STEM. Right. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
I think me and Mark think alike. We draw the whole thing and then put.
I think we've got to that part of the game now where we're just drawing anything and then pointing at what we actually want it to be.
That thing.
Well, there's a second card here. Now I'm confused. Oh no, they're the same. I'm looking at the one underneath it on top of that one. Oh wow. It's been a long day, lads. Right, let's go. Let's see what we've got here. Right.
Silent.
Looks like you guys might not be ready for this one. Your kids are gonna love it though. Let's do it.
Clown.
Oh,
Red.
he's changed colour. It's not bread this time.
TV.
Oh,
Monitor.
oh,
Screen.
Robot.
shorter. Oh,
Microwave.
Robot.
Shorter than what?
Office.
AI.
PC.
PC.
AI.
Computer.
almost.
Desktop
Yeah,
PC.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Who
Computer.
said
Yeah.
computer?
Me.
There you go. I'm gonna keep drawing it though. So
What is that like Windows 98 PC I'm seeing?
there you go. Ah,
God,
so-
that is...
Oh no, you've got to do the math.
Mark.
Yep.
There's this game mode that's pretty popular on here. It's called Secret Hitler.
Okay.
Family friendly. Family friendly.
No,
Person, kid.
basically, it's like one person is Hitler, some people are fascists, and the rest are liberals. But no one knows who is who.
Right.
It's basically one of those like that werewolf game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to suggest one more lap of the table and then we play something else to end the stream.
Yeah.
Wait,
maybe-
should I just load up
Oh no, wait. You have
so you
What-
can see
What other games are there?
just so that you can see what it looks like.
Connect 4.
Yeah, Connect 4 sounds a lot more family friendly.
What's happened to my side of the table?
Does that say I like eggs?
Print screen. Hold on.
You guys confuse me.
I need to get in on this action.
Right, wait, actually, I think I know.
Dictionary has devolved. What's
Right.
going on here?
Let's do this. Harry Potter Diagon Alley.
How the hell do you play this?
All I know is you have to like collect like that checklist you've got next to you. 6 items. You have to collect one of each.
Wait, where's the checklist? Oh, this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell's that scary thing on the other side of the street? What is that?
Oh, we're actually in Diagon Alley.
Oh wait. Oh, sorry, I was AFK, but.
Oh, that's Weasley's Wizard Wheezes.
Yeah, the puking pastels guy is kind of
Oh, come on. If you look down that way, you can see the green screen.
What on earth is this?
wow.
They've literally gone to Leavesden with a camera, haven't they?
Oh my- oh, yeah. Yeah, you the loop with the green screen. Nice.
The Creature Lab's just round that corner.
Oh, we should go as a group.
I'm going there. I'm going there next week. I can't wait.
Oh, Ben, I'm gonna.
Does everyone know how to play Rummy?
Yes.
Is it 7-Up Rummy?
Yeah. 7.
Yeah.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
I'd rather
We could-
play that than play this, though, but I have no idea how to play.
Kurt, does this have Rummy?
I need a.
Rummy, let me check.
What's this? Well, that's a chocolate frog.
'Cause
wow, how-
This just looks like someone threw up on the board.
Ow. Six potion bottles, 6 ropes, 6 cauldrons.
Does that say
How
tarot
do you-
cards? Oh, Havoc
Tell
cards.
it what?
RIMMY. No, wait, RUMMY. It might be Gin Rummy.
Oh, Potter is dead.
Gin Rummy.
Yeah,
There's a Gin Rummy American edition.
that might be it.
Well, hot damn.
I'm just going to have to quickly remind myself of the rules. Switch over to it and see if it looks familiar. Me and Josh should know how to play.
Okay.
This is how I spent my youth.
Da, 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 da. It's a card game, right?
Yeah.
It should be. If this isn't a card game, then we're in the wrong thing. There's no cards.
We need a bigger table.
Où are les cards?
Dictionary.
Hang on.
No, not again.
Matthew's face.
Oh no. Is there a way to deactivate that?
Just keep pressing erase all vector lines.
Oh.
Ah, here we are. Perfect.
Ah, I see R's.
There we go, Rummy.
Rummy.
Okay, Mark.
Alright. Let me just take one of these cards and see if it looks right. That's not the right button.
Rubbish.
Where's my card gone?
Who wants to play?
Yeah, this isn't it either.
Ain't it?
It's supposed to be with a deck of cards.
No.
52 cards.
Get down.
Wait, hang on.
Can't you just get like a deck of cards and do it that way?
Yeah, that's.
Or does it need to be like specific?
It just has to be a deck of 52 cards. Playing
Yeah.
cards.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
Can we get rid of these bastards? Let's go chuck them off. Over there. Right. Who's drawn a card?
No one.
There's only 51 cards. There we go.
156. Go
Wait.
ahead.
Counted it myself.
Okay. Josh, you'll have to correct me if I get some stuff wrong here.
Okay.
But if I recall rightly, everyone gets dealt 7 cards.
Mhm.
So I will. Actually, yeah. Everyone help yourself to 7 cards. You all know how to play poker, don't you?
Nope.
Yep.
Oi.
Why are all mine stacked on each other?
Why are there like
randomized?
why is there
I've-
like 3 different zones? Whoops, I dropped a card on the floor.
I know how to play poker, but I don't know like the specifics of it, of what beats what and stuff.
Hi,
No one
what-
look at my cards because the guy's hovering over my cards. I've only got. Wait, hang on.
what have you done? What?
Why
What
are you? Why
what
are
have
you
I
that
done?
way?
Why are you facing that way?
What the hell have I done? Is this weird? Like, has anyone else got this? There's like 2 zones on the desk.
Wait, where is Matthew's?
Right, I'm putting all my cards there. There we go.
Oh yeah, I'm not even on the table.
My card just fell.
4,
I can't put my card in my deck. Can someone do it?
5,
Hang on, I might need to change the table.
6.
Oh,
oh,
my
Oh,
card's just fallen over the. There's my other two. Oh wait, no.
All right, hang on.
Just get 7 cards. Just get 7 cards.
Can you get rid of all these cards that are already here? Because Kurt, you've got like a full deck in front of you right now.
Yeah. Hang on, hang on. Wait. Stop touching everything.
Oh.
And we're back.
And
Right.
another new table.
Hang on. Don't do anything.
Save. Yeah. Change. Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Right. Get rid of those ones.
You should be able to just delete them, Kurt, as the game master.
There we go.
Hey,
52
one of
cards.
them.
Okay. Everyone help yourself to 7 cards. I'll wait for everyone else to go first because you keep nicking my cards. Wait, how many of us are there? There's 6 of us, right?
Oh wait, shouldn't we have shuffled?
Are they in
Yeah.
order then?
Mine aren't.
I think Ben's card.
I've only got 6 cards. There we go.
I think
Ah,
Tim's
people
out,
keep
and-
nicking mine.
Nothing personal, kid. Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
who just took the card out of my deck?
Wait, Mark. Let me do
Oi.
yours. Let me do yours.
It wasn't even
All right,
me.
you do mine.
It was you prick.
Jeez, man.
Oh,
Oh, did I have the whole thing?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
the whole thing.
My bad.
someone just nicked my cards.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Where's
4,
all my cards
5,
going?
Why is someone
6,
giving me cat
7.
outward? Just fell off the floor. I don't
Right,
want it.
let's learn this game. It's not even me.
Right, enough of this.
Sell it, please.
Oh no, no,
Oh
no,
no,
no.
someone took my card.
All right, guys. All right.
Okay.
Why do I only have
Has
5
everyone-
cards?
Everyone gets 7 cards and turn them over so that only you can
There we
see
go.
what they are.
Yeah.
This is so stressful.
Right.
Wait, can you see my cards when I flip them?
No, it just
No,
has a
yeah.
question mark.
Oh, cool.
Okay. You can rearrange your cards however you like. The goal of the game is to get rid of 6 of your cards, leaving you with just 1 card left over. Or have 7 cards and no cards left over. So you take a card from the deck, and then
Yeah.
you decide whether you want to keep it or dispose of it. If you keep it, you have to form a pair or a 3 or a 4 or a flush or anything like that. And if you get rid of it, you just throw it back on the table next to the deck that we're pulling cards from.
What's the
Uh,
flush?
What's a flush?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. You have a... So you have... I suppose we'll go up in order. So you have a pair. So if you have 2 of anything, that's a pair.
Yeah.
And then you have 3 of a kind.
Yep.
And then you have 2 pair.
Yep.
Which is 2 pairs. Then you have 4 of a kind.
Yep.
Then you have a straight, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive numbers, essentially.
Okay.
Then you have a flush, which is all of the same suit. And then you have a straight flush, which is all of the same suit and consecutive numbers. And
Okay.
then a royal...
How many consecutive numbers was it for the?
Well, it depends. The
Okay.
idea is to finish on the lowest score. So when you call
Right.
up, which is where you put your cards down and claim that you've won the game, you have to have... The way I used to play it with my family, your total has to add up to less than 4. So, for example, if you had, I don't know, 3 of a kind and... Actually, yeah, let's just say 2 3 of a kinds, and then your remaining card was less than 4, you can declare up for whatever number that card is. Aces
Right.
counted as
So
1.
once I
Go on, Josh.
so once I've finished a hand, I can put it on the table. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
And you declare that you're up.
I'm gonna have to watch someone go.
Can I?
Yeah, I need to watch someone first.
What was that, Josh?
Right.
You're not up already, are you?
Do I only declare up when I've completely won the game, or do I declare up each time I've finished a hand?
Oh, when you've completely won the game.
Okay.
So if you're only left with one card, or no cards,
Right.
because if you have,
How do you get rid of your cards?
so you draw from the deck,
Yep.
which takes your number up to 8, and then you
Yeah.
decide whether you want to keep that card or dispose of it. If you
Okay.
keep the card, you then have to dispose another one of your deck.
Alright.
So you always have 7.
Oh, okay. Alright, and you're just trying to get the best hand, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so
Alright,
your aim in
alright.
the game is to just keep switching out your cards until you think you've got the best hand.
Well, you switch out your cards until you can declare that you're up.
And
Okay.
what's up?
Up is...
Let's just play, and then he'll
Yeah.
learn it.
Let's just
Let's
play.
just play,
So,
and then we'll learn it.
who wants to go first? We'll go clockwise
You
from
guys-
whoever
yeah,
goes...
You guys should go first. since
Alright,
you
I'll
know
go
how to
first.
play.
So I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to put it in my deck. I'm going to flip it over. And that was actually a very good card. So I'm going to keep that.
Mhm.
And I'm going to dispose of the 8. So I throw the 8 down now. And that's it. So next person draws. So that will be...
Matthew.
Okay.
What is this?
So you put it in your deck.
Simple as
You
this.
take a look. You decide if you want to keep it or not. And
Yeah,
then you...
I'll keep that.
Okay, then you just have to discard another one of your cards.
Let's
You
get rid
you
of
put it on top of the 8.
this
Now-
boy.
I'll tell you this now as well. If, say, Matthew's dropped the 7, Kurt, if you want that 7, you can pick it up if you want it. Or you can draw from the remaining deck.
Okay. I'll draw from the remaining deck. And then I discard a card.
Yes,
Any card.
any card, even if it's the one you've just picked up. Okay, Ben. So again, if you wanted that too, you could take it, or you draw from the remaining deck.
Alright, yeah.
So what's the final goal? Like,
So before you start, you would agree to play a set number of hands. So I don't know, 21, let's say. So when someone calls up, you take. So like if I say I'm up for 1, that means my score up to that point then has 1 added to it. If you're not up, you take. Say like you've got 2 pairs or 3 of a kind, whatever. You take them out because you have a completed hand with those, and you add up the total of the remaining cards in your deck, and that gets added to your score.
okay.
And then after, say we did 21 hands, the person with the lowest score after that number of hands wins.
Should I equip us with like calculators?
If you want.
Wow, okay.
I mean, we can all get a calculator if you want one.
Have you not just got a notepad file you can keep track of?
I've got note cards.
Who flipped the calculator?
Wait, yeah.
Alright, whose go is it now?
The thing is, if you use the calculator, everyone's gonna see what you're doing, like how many points you have.
Yeah, but that's the point. Everyone is supposed to see what score you're on. They're just not supposed to see what hand you've got.
Alright, okay.
Oh, he's got a
What?
tablet.
Oh, my game's frozen.
Me too.
Yeah. The tablet has killed us all.
Oh,
Right.
I can see it.
Cancel. I don't want to open doodles. What you want about?
is it actually? Oh, it's actually open Google.
Yeah.
Get it out of here.
I'm cancelling that.
No, get it off.
Get rid of the tablet.
How
I'll
do I delete it?
someone can keep.
Anything else? What?
You've actually got Google up on it
Oh,
now.
wait,
Oh
wait.
God.
Yeah, right.
Let's see what
Right,
else
can we just play this game for now? Whose go is it?
Alex's.
I've been.
Right,
Alex,
Josh.
did you have a go?
Josh,
Yeah,
it's your go.
I've
Okay,
got
yeah.
the 2 down.
Okay.
I go. Okay.
Or he wants the 2.
You got an MP3 player. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have used that.
Right, it's not that. You know, it's not that dramatic.
Yeah,
You don't need to.
I'll get rid of that again.
Why have we got a bag of gold? That
Can we get rid of all the other toys for the time being?
Your turn, Kurt.
Kurt looking firmly at you.
Kurt,
What the
your
hell's
turn.
that?
It's the counter we've got here. Should we use counters?
Can you really not add 1 to 2? The highest number you'll be adding is 4. Assuming they're the rules we're playing.
Kurt, your turn.
Yeah.
It's like rounding up chickens.
It's like herding cats.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
herding cats works as well.
herding cats and rounding up chickens. That is amusing.
It's like doing both those things at the same time. Frankly,
What is
So
this?
I can take this one.
Uh,
the top one of
Is
this
that
discard
music you're
pile.
playing?
No.
Yeah, copyright strike incoming.
Mark.
What's that?
So I can take the top one of the discard pile.
Yes, only the top one though.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait, is that
Uh,
even gone?
Yeah, Kurt had his
No.
go.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
what is it about what two always?
I would advise you to, if you have low cards, to not necessarily discard them, because if someone calls up and you're left with a Jack, Queen and King, that's 30 added to your score.
And I've got to put one back. Oh, yeah,
I feel like I've got like a powerful hand right here.
he has every king. Ever.
I mean, I know I asked, do you know how to play poker, but we're not playing poker. It's not the highest cards that count, necessarily.
they're not swayed.
Alright, whose go is it?
oh,
Oh, I thought that was what I was waiting for then.
I've been waiting for more.
that's the last card.
That's the last card. Alright. Let me see what this is first, and then I'll explain what happens now. Oh, that is actually perfect. Right. I'm going to have to try and remember the rules for calling up. Because, Josh, is it you discard a card and then call up? Or is it you just create... I think it's just you create your hands, isn't it? And then you declare yourself as up.
Yeah.
Is there a way...
It depends. If you can get rid of all of your cards, then get rid of all of them. But if you can't get rid of all of them, then just declare up and have the one left.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Yeah, I can do that. Right, so I'm going to push this... Whoops. Right, now how do I make it so that you can all see my cards?
I think
Yeah,
put
just
some
put them on the table. Yeah.
Can I pick them all up in one go?
Wait. Yeah, if you control click.
Alright, 1 second.
So you control click the cards, and then you can
Oh, that's pretty cool.
like this.
Show me potato salad.
Ah, right, like that.
What are you talking about? Alex?
Okay,
Oh,
that didn't go to plan. Now how do I separate them all?
yeah,
No idea.
Click and
You
drag
go to the
over, I
divorce
think.
Click and drag, I guess.
Alright. If you separate all of my cards, you will see that I have a 3 of a kind and a 2 pair.
No work. Oh. This table is not suited for card games.
There you go. So I got 3 3s, 2 4s and 2 kings, which means I am up for 0.
Okay.
Now, take the cards where you've got pairs and 3 of a kind and things like that. Don't worry about them. All the other cards in your hand, add the numbers up, and that is your score for this hand.
Wait, if I have a hand, can I put that on the table?
If you want to prove that you have a hand and it shouldn't be counted, then yes.
How do I know? I don't know if I've got a hand or not.
Well, do you have any pairs?
No,
Do you have any threes?
no.
Then you don't have a hand. You have to add the title of all your... Just everyone put their cards face up on the table.
Okay.
This game was easier than this.
I learned this game when I was 8. Come on, people.
I know how to play a card game, but the name of it's rude, so I can't really say what it is.
All right,
I don't know the actual name of it.
Kurt's got a pair of 10s
It's called Uncle Jim Town.
and a pair of jacks. So Kurt, your score is 29.
Okay,
Uh,
so that's bad.
get out.
Well,
Queen.
we'll see. Matthew's got 3 9s, 3 queens.
And 2.
A 2.
I'm just trying to think. Could you have called up?
Probably.
I'm not sure if you can. I'm not sure if you could actually.
Who?
Tom, if you're still watching, can you tell me if I'm getting the rules right or not? Alright, Ben, you had 3 7s, and that was it. So you add the 6, the 5, the 3, and the ace, which counts as 1 in this
Yep.
instance. Alex, you had nothing, so you've got to add all your cards up.
What are the values except for the number one?
10s, jacks, queens, and kings are all counted as 10. Ace is 1, and the rest are face value.
Yeah.
And
That's the-
Josh, you had a pair of 5s, and that's it. So you have to add the rest of yours up.
I have 50.
Oof. So Kurt, you're on 29.
Okay.
I had a 4, 5, 6 actually, which is what I was going for. I think if I had 4, 5,
Can you
6,
do 3?
I originally had.
Can you do 3 card straights though?
I think so.
I thought it had to be 5 card minimum.
That's what I thought. Otherwise,
I
I
thought
would
it
have.
was 3 minimum.
This is where our rules might deviate. Tom, we're playing 7 card rummy. If you had a 3, then you would have had. Yeah, you would have had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was going for a spade flush.
You can just do it as a straight though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of any suit. So you would have got a straight flush if you had the 3 of spades, but any 3 would have got you. I mean, I had 3 of them, so the chances were slim, but. Alright, does everyone want to make a note of their scores? Their own scores?
Right, so I'm guessing because I have the
18.
3 9s and the 3 queens and 2, so I'm on 2.
Yes.
Sweet, right, that works.
So Matthew's on 2, Kurt's on 29.
Why are you clicking it for you, son?
You're 29, mate. I'll click it up.
I can just type it, you know.
Just everyone get a piece of paper. Let's do it the old-fashioned way.
I
Piece of paper and a
let's use
pen.
Piece of paper.
If I could find a pen.
Just need to right-click it and then.
No, I mean an actual real-world pen.
Going even further back, boys. Write it on my hand.
Right, so shall we try and play 10 hands of this?
I feel like I got it. I'm not sure about you, boys.
I don't think there's that much more in terms of complications. I remember when I was learning, that it was calculating the score at the end that was tricky. Alright, now is there a way of just getting the deck back? All of these cards that we've got on the table back in the deck? Like, is there a click and drag feature? There is. Alright, can we get rid of these rummy cards again?
If you just drop them off, they'll reappear. Yeah.
Uh,
No, you can delete them.
Right-click.
Okay, you can delete.
Alright,
Yeah, there we go.
so let's do this, and
Do you want a new deck of cards then?
no, you're supposed to reuse the same cards but shuffle them. So is there a way to sort of group them back? Oh, there you go, group.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Okay, and then
Well,
shuffle.
Okay.
Alright, 1 second. I'll see if I can have it to deal.
Yeah, there's a if you click deal. There you go.
Matthew.
Oh wait, no, because it's
3.
to all the players. Look, so
Oh,
there's the 2 people that aren't here.
alright, hang on.
Yeah, well, you can just drag them back.
Reset.
Ooh.
Right, we'll shuffle them again. I don't think you're supposed to shuffle them between games, actually, but oh well. Or that might be blackjack, actually, thinking about it.
You can deal to specific colours.
Alright, so Josh is blue. I'm purple. And we got white, orange, red, and pink.
It's your
So it's
boy.
that, that, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So regardless of the suit, if I just had a run of
7.
numbers, that would be counted.
Yeah, that would have been a straight, but it wouldn't have been a straight flush.
Sorry, say again?
That would have just been a straight.
Matthew.
Trying to load the game. Right, I see.
Okay.
This is awful. This is just awful.
Who wants to go first then?
Right, I guess I'll give it a go.
It's your
Why is
boy.
it arrow? Okay. See this.
Alright, Kurt, you're up.
Okay. Um,
How many did you pick up then? Just one?
I think the idea is that you draw before you discard, Kurt.
Yeah.
okay.
You confused me then. I wondered what the hell you were doing.
Okay, I'll pick up this one.
Runs, that's what they're called. That's where the name came from. Alright, so Tom in the chat has said, basic rules. Runs consist of consecutive cards of the same suit and need to be in groups of 3 or 4. So that's a straight, essentially, 3 or 4. Hang on. You've sort of
Okay.
done a hybrid rule there, Tom. So yeah, you're I'm trying to work. Ah, yeah, okay. I've got it now. So yeah, the runs consist of cards. Need to be in groups of 3 or 4. You can also collect groups which are the equivalent of 3 or 4 of a kind in poker. Again, we're not playing poker, we're playing rummy. But I think what that means is, if you have 2 pairs, then that will always be classed as a 2 pair. So you can only have a 3 or a 4 with your cards. So you can't just have a pair. It has to be either a 3 of a kind or a 4 of a kind or 2 pairs.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Right, whose go is it?
Josh. I've just been.
My go.
Josh has been, or is it now? Mark?
I haven't been.
Right, it's your go then, Josh.
My go.
Polo.
Okay. My go.
Yahtzee. That is aggressive. There you go. That. If you can't tell the time, it's right there for you.
Okay, can I use that? No, I can't.
What was that? That's pretty cool. I want to see that.
Ooh. I mean, that's tempting.
I'm a level 10 paladin.
What are you on about?
It's his life.
I know, because I've got a...
I'm just deciding what to get rid of. I'm going to throw that down.
Or controversial.
So Alex, there's your level 10 paladin.
I'll tell you what. Take that. Excuse me.
All
Hey,
these
Ben,
distractions.
This is for you, Ben.
Oh, Alex has left again. Right, Kurt, it's your go.
I
Alright.
need an invite. I've been kicked.
Go.
Stop spawning
Invite.
fish. Sorry. Chuck it over.
Anyone else watching on Twitch, by the way, if I'm making some mistakes with the rules, please do let me know. It's been about 8 years since I last played this game.
So you can only do something if you have 3 or 4 of the same suit in.
No.
It hasn't skipped.
Your runs can only be in 3s or 4s. So you can't just have a pair. It has to be either a 3 of a kind or 4 of a kind or 2 pair, or I think if you do
say you have like the number 2 cards, but of 3 different suits.
yeah, that's fine. That means you've
Okay.
got 3 2s, which is a 3 of a kind. I think Tom, again, you might have to confirm this for me, but I think to do a straight or a flush, one or the other, you have to have all 7. I think that might be the rule. I think that's the rule we used to play. Yeah, so it has to go up. Say you do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can't just have 3 of the 7. Whose go is it?
Ben's.
Benny boy.
Benidorm?
All over the...
Can we get rid of this bloody thing?
Ah!
Easy place. The number lucky.
Where'd that chip come from?
Just that.
Right, Alex, have you had your go?
No, yeah, I need to place a card.
Okay.
Actually, let me get. Oh, that's bad. I don't want to get rid of it, but I have to.
Alright, Josh.
Raise. Can you actually play like poker?
I'm
On
sure you
here,
could.
yeah, of course you can.
And you have like a blind and a small one.
You can play any tabletop game on this tabletop simulator. Funny enough.
Missionary.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Right, I'm going to grab that.
Oh no, that's my level 10 paladin.
And I'm
Why
going
have
to
I been given a
dump.
warrior?
Hmm.
To E4.
I'm going to take... Actually, I don't want to get rid of that one. Just in case. I'm going to get rid of this one.
Oh no, I dropped the level 10.
Right, let's see what we got here.
I might have just cucked myself, but...
Let's see what we got. Oh,
Dun dun
Exactly
dun
the
dun
opposite of
dun
what it
dun 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 dun.
Oh, they're fighting, Alex.
right, that's all the cards.
Okay, so now what happens is... These... get flipped over. And you draw again.
See?
So actually, what was the card? Hang on a second. So that queen gets put down here. And there you go. So Kurt, you can take that queen if you want to, or you can draw from the deck.
Draw from the deck.
You know you've always wanted a queen.
Oh, there's some good cards getting put down.
That's the card I drew as well.
Is it?
Yeah, the queen.
Someone's just killed someone on the table.
Ben, if it's your go, I know. Oh no! That was my level 10 paladin messed up.
Oh no.
Your turn, Alex.
Whenever someone says paladin now, all I can think of is the Brotherhood of Steel.
What was the last card? So Ben, you put that 4 down?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, Josh.
Is that a 6 I see before me? Alright. I was struggling to decide what I was going to go for hand-wise, but I think I've got it nailed on now. I'm just going to do a quick check.
Have I missed the chance to call up?
Yeah, you can only call up on your turn.
Okay. Definitely haven't got it.
Right, half time, guys. Half
What's
time.
going on the table?
I don't know.
I've got goalie. Who's in goal? Throw in. Throw
Whose
in.
go is it?
That would be mine. Oh.
Out wide.
Oh,
Go!
No.
Kurt, you're up.
right. 4.
He died.
This is interesting. So one variation of the rule that I've just read is when you call up. So I've always done it as when you call up, you add up the scores and then you move on to the next hand. But this one has it as the first person to call up leaves the game, and then the rest of the people carry on fighting until there's only 2 people left.
What is that? That's like Dragon there.
See, I think I have played this game once, and I think that was the way that I played it. The only problem is I can't remember the rules.
Yes, I'm not sure how that ends up with a winner.
It's balanced.
What the hell is happening? I look at the away for 1 minute.
Right, it's balanced. Oh my god, it's fine. Oh my.
Can we?
Balance it on the bigger dragon. We've got to do a power strat. So distracted.
Just out of interest, whose go is it?
Cut? Is it cut?
Oh, no, I've done my go.
Well, then it's Ben's go. It's Ben.
What is this?
It does say 7-card rummy. You can have a maximum of 4 players. So we're not
I
quite.
feel like I've had a fever dream like this before. Just everybody playing rummy.
This is starting to feel like one.
Yeah, it's.
You'll go, Alex.
Cool. What was the last card face down? 6. Oh no. Hang on, it lagged. No, I've got given 2 cards and put them on down.
What's going on?
To be fair, playing Dungeons and Dragons with these like animatronic statues would be pretty cool.
There's another variation. where the highest score wins, but when you add up all the scores, the cards the opponents still have in their hands are counted, and the winner gets the points added onto their score.
Okay.
I like the lowest score wins though, because I'm a golfer at heart. Can we get rid of these little figures?
Yeah.
Somehow we've managed to make like
Like all of
little
them
Susie tea pie, but
with dragons. Yeah.
Only Kurt can get rid of them.
Kurt,
What is it?
remove
Yeah,
the
'cause-
beasts.
Well, Kurt, only you can put them down, and only you can get rid of them
Oh,
because you're the host.
They're going into the shadow realm.
Right. Whose go is it?
what are you talking about?
Yours.
My go. Right.
Yeah.
Whoever's got the
So you
shadow
can't
realm-
call up yet, Josh.
That is artwork. It's
Thank you.
that's beautiful.
Okay. Please be what I want you to be.
The ball is still.
Oh, you are as well. Okay. Assuming. Just give me 1 second. I mean, it doesn't specify how a straight works. So I'm going to assume that what I have got is a legitimate straight.
Let's see it then.
Oh. It keeps stacking them. I've got 2 to 8 essentially. So there's a 5 and a 6 there, and then there's a 7 and an 8 there.
Yeah, I'd say that's legitimate.
Alright.
Bye.
So that's another 0 for myself. If everyone else wants to put their cards on the table.
I have no idea what I've got.
It's because you guys have been playing like tea pie at weird times. You know?
Alright, I'm going to group all my cards up again.
Are aces high or low again?
Aces account as 1.
Okay.
But you have a pair of them anyway, so.
Sweet. So. And that is. Yeah. Sweet. Easy.
I'm also remembering, I don't think a flush has to be consecutive numbers. Just a straight flush does. So I think if you have 7 cards of the same suit, that's a flush. So what have we got here? Kurt's got 2 pairs, 3 pairs.
This is me.
Oh, that's you, Ben. Sorry. You could have called up, I think.
I was like, I'm not sure because.
Oh, no,
I
no.
don't-
Yeah, because you would have had
no.
to have gotten rid
I
of
would have needed an ace, right?
well, no, you would have had to have replaced the jack with either a 10, queen, or a king.
Yeah.
So you score 10.
10, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm starting to get that.
Josh has a pair of 6s, and that's...
I have a flush, but
Oh yeah, 3,
I have
4, 5,
flush
6,
bar
7,
one.
8. Okay, so you just add 6 to your
Mhm.
score. No, wait. Because you haven't completed it.
yeah.
So you have a pair of 6s, and the rest you add up. So what's that? Because you haven't got a 7 card hand.
Does the 6 not? Does all that flush of 6 not count?
I think it has to be 7. Hang on, my rules person seems to be ignoring me again, so...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I thought it had to be a 7, because otherwise...
So I could have called up. I could have called up with this and then just took 6 points.
No, because it has to be less than 4. So if you had another 4, then you could have called up.
Sharpest.
I want to look up what constitutes a straight.
I don't think that's very family friendly.
Yeah, Hector
Right, a winning simple rummy hand. Oh, this does have 2, 3, 4 as a winning hand, and then 4 queens. All right then, Josh, I will let you, since it's got 2, 3, 4, I'm going to assume 2, 3, 4, 5 would also count. So I'll let you take the 8, 7, 6, 5
Okay.
and count that as a straight, and then just add the 3, 4, and 6 together, and that goes onto
Okay.
your score.
Okay.
Right, Kurt has a pair of jacks, so you have to add up the 9, 8, 3, 2, and 1. Matthew has a pair of aces and a 7, 8, 9, 10, so you just add 2.
Sweet.
And Alex has a pair of 9s. So I think as well ace works, so you can go jack, queen, king, ace, and I think you can also do ace, 2, 3, 4. So Alex, you just have to add 10.
Okay.
Alright, is everyone happy with that?
Mhm.
Yep. I'm
Yeah,
starting.
sounds good.
I'm kind of starting to get it.
So so I've got 10. Who's got what? Who's won? Or
No one's won yet. Have you
You
got a piece
basically
of
just
paper and a
keep in-
pen to write your scores down?
Yeah, you just need to keep track of your score for the minute.
oh, okay, I get you.
Alright, we're going to shuffle them. We're going to turn them over. We're going to stick them in the... Oops.
Alex, I'm pretty sure you don't have 1,745.
No. Why is that though? I didn't even touch that there.
Shuffle them over again.
That was
And
Matthew.
again. Alright.
Ooh.
Has that dealt to everyone or just people sat down?
Just
Uh,
that.
To me.
That
Alright.
people that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is also possible, by the way, it is possible to call up straight after the hands are dealt, if you are able to, of course.
Wait, what? How
Not a chance
when you call
with
up?
this.
When you call up, what do you need to call up?
You just say, I call up, and then you,
Like what? What?
You have to have a full hand, basically, right?
you either have to have all 7 cards creating runs, or you have 6 cards, so long as the 7th card has a value of less than 4.
Okay.
And then if you're in that latter category, you say, I'm up for 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever card it is you've got.
Okay.
For the consecutive thing, like, so say if you had 5, 6, 7, would that count as the consecutive?
5,
Or
6,
does it
7
need
would,
so,
yeah.
or would it need to be like 5, 6, 7, 8? Like, is it
Should
3 or
we
4?
should we make a
consecutive?
rule that for 3 card straights you need to have the same suit?
Same suit. Okay, but 4 can be anything.
4 can be any suit.
Okay, yeah. That
What's that?
sounds good.
So if you have a 3 card straight, it has to all be of the same suit.
Okay.
Whereas if you have a 4 card straight, it can be of any suit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to start?
I'll start
Left of the
then.
dealer, it says goes first normally.
Matthew, you went first last
But
time.
I mean,
didn't
I've
you?
dealt every hand so far, so should we say Kurt goes first this time?
Yeah, go on.
Hey, hey.
What did he say?
All right.
So I can throw one out, yeah.
Pick one up
Take one
first.
As long as it's
Tom says it's not clear whether pairs can be voided from a player's score. Personally, I don't think they do.
Wow.
So we'll
My
bear that in mind
apologies.
for this one now then. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Because if you can't use them to call up, then you shouldn't be able to use them to discount from your score, really, should you?
Mm.
So from this hand onwards, if you have just a pair and nothing else, then you still have to add the pair.
But if you have like 3 pairs, do they not count at all?
If you have 3 pairs, then you have a 2 pair and a remaining pair. So that remaining pair wouldn't count. Or, I mean, it would count. You'd have to add that onto your score, but it wouldn't count towards being
okay.
discounted.
Right, okay.
Alright, Kurt, have you taken your go?
Yep.
Alright, Ben, your turn.
I have another friend that wants to join.
Wait, shut up.
Who is it?
A friend called Peter.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
No,
I
not
don't know if
Pia.
you've met him.
Not Pia. Not Pia.
Come on, buddy.
Not Pia.
I'm off
Maybe
to-
after the stream.
I'm heading off now, actually.
Slithering, not slithering.
Not slivering. Not slivering. Your turn, Alex.
Definitely- Oh yeah, sorry. So you got a 7. Yes, I'll take that, please.
You'll take that 7, will you? What will you do with that 7?
And I'll raise you a 2.
Ooh.
It's not really raising if it's less.
I will.
Listen here, Sonny Jim.
I will
Back in my
de-raise
day.
you.
Okay, that's my That's my.
Alright, Josh.
Nick Fury gave me that to
Yeah.
call Captain Marvel.
Wow.
Other franchises are available.
Infinity War spoilers.
Oh, if you've not watched it now, you're never
Like
going to.
That's my go.
Yes.
Yourself.
They should have just had everyone die and then Matthew's face on like the roll credit.
Got him.
Are you going, Josh?
Got him.
I'm
Have you
thinking
seen the,
very hard.
What's
the
that?
Apple ad? The Apple
I'm
advert.
thinking a lot.
Oh, right.
So,
I tell you what, that last hand, I've made some of the hardest decisions of my life during that hand.
yeah, that was a tough choice.
Have you seen the new Apple adverts for new phones where the Apple sign, when he clicks it and it goes into like dust? Everyone's like, oh, they got that from Infinity War.
Feels bad, mate.
Apple copying never.
Other phones are, other brands are available.
Yeah, better brands are available.
Ooh, that's quite no. You'll be demonetized for that.
Android for the win.
The one thing I do think they have is good is their iMac. The actual iMac desktops are.
I thought you said IMAX is in cinema. I was like, that's not one of theirs.
IMAX phone.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine that! Imagine that in the future.
No, thank you. I'm quite alright.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Here's a future meme. Is going to be their newest device, like.
The I suck. One day they're probably going to try and emulate Dyson and create a vacuum cleaner called the I suck.
Do they already have like eyeglasses?
I don't think they do.
What's an
'Cause
eyeglass?
they'll probably do that, right? They'll probably, because they've got the watches and stuff. so they'll
Annoyingly,
probably
that's
do
a
glasses.
really clever name as well. Eyeglass.
Yeah. Copyright Benjamin Eaton, by the way. So
Yeah. If
Apple,
you're watching,
if you want to make any $1 million claims, then
The eyeglass.
I'll take it all. I'll take all of it.
right, whose go is it?
Kurt.
Kurt?
Do you
Okay.
reckon Apple must have it patented or something, or like
card I put down?
No, they wait
they
for
can't
Samsung
do.
to do it first,
They
and then they nick it.
No, I just put that one.
the eyeglass? They must be called that. Must
They
be a
they
name
they
for
can't have it copyrighted already though without making the product. So
or like
You can have a patent for it.
like the eyeglass. They must have called it the eyeglass.
well, I'm gonna copyright it now. So if they want it, they're gonna have to buy it.
Hmm. Right, Ben, your turn.
My turn. Let's go. Ooh, it's your boy.
It's your boy Mama Joe.
I can't actually use that, so I might have to put that one down.
Oh, animal cruelty.
Yeah, I have to put that one down. Can't
All right,
use it.
Alex.
Oh, thank you.
No.
So, and,
He got very excited then, didn't he?
He's never
Yes.
seen a seven.
And then some.
God, don't put it on the pile, will you? Just put it next to the pile. You
Oh wait, you have to put it on the pile.
have to put it on the face-up pile.
Oh yeah, I thought. Oh, okay.
Josh.
My pile.
9.
9. So other 9s are available.
There are 3 more to be precise.
I see you freaking adding points to my counter, man.
I know you're on 31, mate.
Why has no one taken my advice and got a piece of paper and a pen in the real world?
I have.
I can't afford that. I'm a
Why
student.
have I got 101?
It's not frickin' rocket science.
Kurt, you're on a 31. You're on 31. That was when I started messing with it.
I am loving my hand right now. One more rule to add to the list. If you have 3 pairs, it's the lowest pair that you add to your score. The 2 higher ones don't get added to your score. In the
Okay,
interest
nice.
of fairness.
Can you just
yeah.
take a card from my deck?
No, what's he talking?
You just swap one of my cards, didn't you?
No, that was me going into Matthews. That was me going into Matthews just as a meme.
He took my middle card. That's rude.
And then just threw it back.
Wow.
Alright, have you taken your go, Matthew?
No, it's
He
right
has.
now.
I took it for him.
So confused.
It's got to that time of night, has it?
It's starting to feel
You
like.
can't feed
We've
Alex that
dispensed with
stuff.
the cougars and now it's the cheaters.
Matthew.
Oh, please keep that card on the table. I need that card.
Put it back.
Right, Kurt.
More peas.
They're not suede, they're leather.
These are in jokes. These shouldn't be on a stream.
Yeah, I don't get any of these. What?
Come on, guys.
What was that about Denisia?
Miss a little, miss a lot, it turns out.
We're really bad at comedy if we can't use in jokes, though. That's like all we ever do.
Yeah, but my audience needs to know the jokes. I don't even know the jokes.
I mean, if you have to explain a joke, it loses it.
Yeah, it's one of mine if you have to explain it.
Especially if I do it.
Yeah.
Mark, did you have Dionisia or whatever?
Did I have what?
Dionisia? Or
Oh, yeah, Denicia.
Yeah. You shit.
Is she now? She might be watching this, you know. How do you feel now?
And I was never here.
Poof, and he's gone. Right, whose go is it?
Back in the
I think
day.
it's Ben's.
I've just had mine, it's Alex's.
Alright.
Just
Come
still
on.
it bang, Alex.
It's your boy. It's your boy. Yeah. Lucky 7.
What's wrong with you?
Here you go, here you go, here you go. Oh, sorry.
Oh, God. You are so untidy. Josh. Oh, he likes that 4. Oh, you beast. Oh, no, he doesn't want to get rid of the 2.
Is he going for a number 2 or a number 1?
You need to get rid of one of them.
That's what the social worker said.
Are you that deep in concentration?
Yes.
Who's a filthy weeb?
Oh, he's in!
Wow.
Oh no, he can't just... Kurt, what did you do?
Oh, that was Ben.
Ben?
I wouldn't invite him.
Right, he's confirming the 2.
No, Peter's gonna fuck up. No thanks. Yeah. Oh,
Swearing.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Right, I call up.
I like Ben, if you had Thornton's fudge before. Tesco one's alright.
Right, everybody.
That was so obvious, Alex.
Hang on, I just want to check that I am doing this properly. Yeah, up for 0.
Well, that's probably
Oh,
just
damn.
take responsibility for that.
There should be a 2 pair and a 3 of a kind in there somewhere. What was that? Should be
What
two
was
two
the
jacks.
up for 1 be, like you
Oh,
said
we're laying
before?
the card.
If
What
you
was
have an
up for 1?
ace, if you have
Oh,
so
okay.
say you have 2 lots of 3 of a kind and an
Yeah.
ace, then you'd be up
Okay.
for 1.
Oh, and it can go up to 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to split all my cards. There should be 2 jacks, 2 9s, and 3 3s. Right, is everyone able to add up their own scores now?
Yep.
Go for it.
So I have 5 from this one, right? Because 2 2s and the ace count.
Yes.
Oh wait, so I've got the same as Ben then. I've got 5.
Have you? You got 2 kings. Oh yeah, you were 1 card away from being able to call up. I think.
I was also one card away from being able to call her.
So yeah,
Wait.
you're on 25, Alex, because that pair of kings can't be counted because it's only one pair.
Did anyone have the Jack of Clubs?
I did, didn't I? Oh no, I had a Jack of Spades.
Oh,
Hey, Jack of Clubs.
I needed the Jack of Clubs to be up to 0.
It's your boy.
So Josh, you're on 29.
I'm gonna have to go now as well, actually.
Oh yeah. All right. Tell you what, I'm gonna wrap up the stream now as well. Thinking about it. We can continue playing this, but I'm just gonna wrap up the stream because I've been streaming for 2.5 hours now.
Now on to the Minecraft server.
Right. Before I do that, I need to close the Moobot poll, which is Moobot poll close.
Wow. That's just uncalled for, mate. That's just not.
I have a horrible feeling that the poll was actually a tie. Oh no, Transport Fever won.
Quality game.
It's your boy.
So Transport Fever got 2 votes. Kerbal Space Program got 1.
Oh, I love Kerbal Space Program.
So next, yeah, I really wanted that one to win actually. I was trying to be.
I voted for Transport Fever. I would have gone for Kerbal KSP.
Only because I've been watching some playthroughs of it this week,
Yeah,
and I'd
yeah,
forgotten.
I tried to play it, but all my mods are outdated. So I'm like, oh.
If you have the Twitch Curse client, I think that has the latest mods on there.
I might try that.
All right, so next week we'll be playing Transport Fever, which is a single-player game, which is rather unfortunate. But there will be a poll next week, so we can vote for what to play in 2 weeks' time. In the meantime, huge thanks to everyone who's watched on the stream. There have been a few people. No one's chatting still, but oh well. Baby steps. And also a big thank you to Josh, Ben, Alex, Kurt, and Matthew for joining the game as well.
No
It's
problem.
been a pleasure.
Well, someone had to make it interesting. So.
Your Honour.
Oi.
I meant the games as opposed to the stream.
Uh-huh.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so yes, everyone watching on Twitch, be sure to hit the follow button and also hit subscribe, donate, all that kind of stuff. If you're if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, leave some nice comments down below, and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you very much for watching. The credits will be rolling any second now. So until next time, I will see you soon.